Okay, well, we keep these for about 5 years. What I'd like you to do is put some pricing together for me, maybe an apples to apples comparison. Are there any other features though that we didn't talk about that this might have before we finish up today?
Sure. So before we finish up with this and we start getting really into the nitty-gritty of this unit, I'll preface some of it. So what we have are a lot of intangibles. We discussed using the mast earlier and maybe some maintenance related around that, but we hadn't quite dove into just how stable and effective this mast can be. So when we're over 11.5 feet, which is a pretty common use case for you, we have what is called passive sway control. That's going to help our mast by redirecting power by opening the brakes, taking a lot of the shock through the channels down into the chassis. By doing that, we have a much more stable mast. You brought up earlier as well, we're working constantly on inclines, right? It's not uncommon for you. Well, this truck, where we get that power that you're so comfortable with and that performance is ultimately through torque. And what this truck has naturally is less torque, but it combats it by using something called instant torque, which gives this unit the power it needs based on the load it's sensing immediately, thereby giving you that power you're used to having. While you're working on those inclines and you're using that torque to power the unit, have you ever been on a golf cart on a course, you feel that effect, you're going up a hill?
Sure.
Well, you're not gonna have that here either, because this truck is able to compensate for any kind of an incline, delivering extra power where needed and acceleration to give you a constant traversal up that incline. Further to that, this unit is going to have the ability to have multiple pedals added. The first one is going to be a pedal that can actually change the way we move our locomotion through forward and reverse. This is something like you may have seen in maybe a hydrostatic or a monotrol system, except we use two separate pedals, one for forward, the other for reverse. We also have a system where we have a pedal for a differential lock. Now that's something that's innately on the vehicle and will kick in when and where it's needed. As soon as you pitch the wheel to a certain degree, or if you should be going on an incline in a way that it's required, it's going to kick in. But if you'd like more comfort with that in a manual application, then what you can get is a pedal right here that you can actually depress in order to actually initiate that yourself. Why don't we step over here and take a closer look at some of the features we just discussed?
That sounds good.